I'm Kris McNab from originally Treaty 4 member from Saskatchewan. And my position is the program chair for the Education Assistant Certificate Program and the Human Services Diploma Program. Essential skills is we kind of do a lot of wraparound stuff with resume building, professionalism, pertaining to their chosen career, a lot of enhancement of their technical skills, all the way from keyboarding to website building to resume building, on the way into the practical skills, focusing on trauma-informed care, working with vulnerable individuals across the spectrum from the early age to the elderly. On top of that, presentation skills. There's a multitude of aspects that students come and practice with, and scrap that one. We take a bookended approach to helping the students, starting with a presentation in career services, building resume and cover letter skill sets. Some come out of the job industry, changing job industries, to fit with a more human services aspect. And so we start there, and we start with how to research building a career plan, and then moving into practicum as well as theoretical aspects. Now, that's just a career services portion. We move into, of course, understanding the theoretical aspects it takes to understand human services, the role that you're playing in working with other individuals, whether that's, again, with youth or with adults or the elderly. And as they prepare to leave the program, we once again have them connect with career services to complete their, prepare their entrance into the workforce. Prior to entering the program, we offer information sessions available online through our website. And if a student registers for that, they kind of get a sense of what the program and what the leadership is all about, whether that's with the advisors or with myself or with the program, the practicum supports. And so we tend to try to create and foster a relationship, professional relationships through, let me start. All right, fostering relationships with the students. Students can start by, we offer information sessions online even before the student applies for the program, just to check their interest level in the human services industry. We show them job postings, we show them that, and then we kind of showcase our personalities as far as an advisor or a college, trying to build a Columbia culture that we offer to the students even before they enter the program. And then once they're in the program, we offer a whole bunch of different supports for them, whether that's they're transitioning from a job, they're kind of rebuilding their own life, to learn some of the supports to navigate their way through and earning a career as a human service worker. And part of that is self-exploration as a learner, enhancing skills as supporting others, counseling if necessary. We have a great learner supports section here in the college that can help with whether it's academics, leading them to supports in financial literacy, computer literacy, etc. And then we lead that into finding out who the individual, who the student is as a person, and helping them foster their growth as a professional human service worker. I can't speak too much for the other programs, but what we offer is smaller class sizes, some more one-to-one support if necessary. We are at evenings and weekends course, which does tend to facilitate better learning on practicum sites. We run our practicums concurrently with our theory programs. So we do offer different aspects to their learning. They can match their theory courses with their practical learning as they go along, which kind of speeds up that process, which helps with problem solving and critical thinking skills and real world application to their courses. Real world is constantly changing and dynamically over from month to month, week to week, depending on whether it's an influx of new folks to Canada, new folks to the city, or whether there's a different crisis within the city. Then responding to that is us as a college understanding what's going on and passing that information on how to approach that as pre-service human service students. Sorry, let me say that again.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect.
We focus on helping students relate to real world experiences, whether that's a crisis around the world that impacts us settlement wise through immigration or through trauma informed care, or we apply that to case studies and have the students practice that, whether that's recording their own voices, their counseling voices, practicing with peers, working with facilitators, and of course transferring that over into their practicum and getting feedback. And our feedback from our practicum sites is so valuable in assisting them in understanding what the true real world is, as opposed to something in a textbook. Okay. Tons of support that's offered with the college right from the start. We offer, as a sort of on a macro level, we offer support with the advisor, financial advising to get through, to see what it takes to enter the program, make sure that everything is lined up, and then you jump into the orientation portion, and just to prepare students for understanding what's ahead for them. And then once they're in, we offer not only support from the facilitators, but from myself as a program chair, assisting the students on day-to-day challenges or clarifications and finding a practicum, etc. And also, we have an amazing learner supports system that can offer, that can address some of the day-to-day challenges of being not only a student or a returning student or someone that may be a little bit newer to Canada. The evolving role of a human service worker, the human service industry, constantly changing, all the way from budgets from that agencies have to deal with to funding for individuals to hire them or to hire, to help the community. And so we're constantly trying to get feedback from our employer board of advisors to see what trends are out there and translate that to our students and support them in finding where they're going to seek a position, whether that's in their interest area or taking on a new challenge in a new sector. So we rely heavily on both our facilitators who have an amazing background, as well as our board of advisors, and of course, seeing the trends within academics as well. Thank you for your time, and look forward to seeing individuals online or in the classrooms, and take care.